everyone. It's a gorgeous fall day, and so I decided to make some lasagna. So come with me. So in my pan I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I have a large shallot that I cut up. I'm gonna turn this up, and so we're gonna saute the shallots for a minute or two. And while that's sauteing, I'm going to put the beef in. Now this is 95% fat-free beef, so we don't need to strain any fat off of it. So, and while this is cooking, I'm going to saute some mushrooms in another pan because I'd like to have some mushrooms in my sauce. So I already cut some of them, and I'm just going to cut the rest of the mushroom here. These are just the baby Bella mushrooms. So I have these all cut up, and we're going to put these in this pan here. And we have a little bit of olive oil in here, and we're going to saute these in here so we'll be able to put these in the sauce. Of course, you don't want to put the fresh mushrooms in the sauce because these still have the water in them. And I'm going to put a little bit of salt on there. Just a little bit. And again, just a reminder that I will leave the recipe for everything on the channel, so you'll be able to get it all. And this is browning up real nice. I'm going to add in a couple of, I happen to find these fresh bay leaves, which I'm going to put in there. This gives it a beautiful kind of a earthy flavor, if you will. This is fresh garlic that I grated to put in there, so here we go. And I have some fresh basil and fresh thyme from my garden, so we're going to put that in there. Now, once you start to smell the garlic, you know that it's ready for some liquid here. I'm going to add 2 plum tomatoes that I cut up and some sun-dried tomatoes. There we go. Look at that, how beautiful it is. And in addition to that, now we're gonna, okay, now perhaps I can pour it in. Now I can pour the rest in. Now I have to turn this down because I have to simmer. This has to simmer on low for 45 minutes to an hour. And look at all the goodness that's coming out from the bottom. Oh yeah, the mushrooms and all the fresh spices. Oh yes. All that goodness is going to go into the lasagna, but this has to simmer. I'm going to put this splashguard on there because I don't want to put the cover to the pot on here. This splashguard is going to keep it from splashing, and you just put it on like that and let it simmer. We'll catch you in a few minutes when this is ready. Okay, so our sauce is ready and it came out beautiful. I kept tasting it and added a little more salt and pepper to it, but just wanted to show you what it looks like. See how nice and thick it is? And it smells so delicious with the fresh herbs. Oh, look at that. So now I'm going to proceed to take the bay leaves out of here because we've gotten the benefits out of the bay leaves, if we can find them. And they're very tough. Nobody wants to eat a bay leaf. Here we go. I took one out before. Let's see here if we could find another one. If not, they'll certainly show up when we're ready to put it together. Oh, I can't find the other one. Here we go. I think there was 3 or 4. Yeah, I can't, I think there was 3. Okay, I think we got all the bay leaves. So now we're gonna proceed to put the lasagna together. Now, I've used this oven-ready lasagna before, and you just put it together. You don't have to boil it or anything. And it's very light and it's very pleasant. So that's what we're using today. And that's the ronzoni. Not trying to promote ronzoni, but it works great. So now I'm gonna put the ricotta cheese. I have some dill and a little bit of parsley in here. So I'm gonna add the ricotta right in there. And just mix it up. Of course, you have to add 2 eggs in here. So I'm gonna beat these 2 eggs and add them in. So that's all ready. That didn't take long. 2 eggs. Okay. So we'll incorporate this with the ricotta. Look at that, the ricotta with the fresh dill and the eggs. And I didn't add any salt to the ricotta because it has its own salt. See? So now we have everything all ready. We have the mozzarella, we have the Parmesan, and the ricotta. So we're gonna start putting these together, and I'm gonna just move my dish over here. So we'll put some sauce on the bottom. Sauce is beautiful. It's nice and thick. I like a lot of sauce. So now we're gonna put some, we'll put 4 of these across. There. And then we'll start layering it. Now I'm only gonna layer 1 or 2. You have the idea, and I'll finish the rest, and then we'll come back after and just to show you how the layers go. I'm sure everyone knows how to do this, but yeah. Okay. So we just layer it with all the cheeses. Okay, and we're gonna do the mozzarella. This I grated myself. Oh yeah. And the oven is heating up at 350 degrees. So as soon as this is done, it's gonna go in the oven. So we have that. And then we'll do the Parmesan. And we'll just repeat the layers. And you just keep repeating it just like this. Don't skimp on the sauce, everyone. This is the best part. Well, the cheese is the best part too. But it's definitely worth it. Okay, so we're gonna do the I think we're gonna do 4 layers of this. So and we'll do some of the Parmesan. The best way is to do this by hand because then it comes out nice. Okay, so we're going to add another layer. And like so. And so, yeah. Okay, so we're done layering our lasagna, and look at that, how beautiful it is, and it smells just, oh, so beautiful. Anyways, so now we have a lot of sauce leftovers. Look at that. I have enough for another pasta dish. So there's an advantage to making a lot of sauce. I could use this or I could freeze it and it'll be ready for me next time. So now what we have to do is cover the lasagna, which I'm gonna do right now, like so. And I bake mine for 45 minutes. And the last, put a few holes to get the steam out. Okay, so we're good to go. Our oven is ready. And again, we're gonna bake it at 350 for 45 minutes. And the last 50 minutes, we will take the foil off of it to allow the top to get nice and golden brown. So we'll be back when it's ready. Oh, that's heavy. Okay. Okay, our lasagna is ready. So here we go. Okay. Look at that. All right, so this is gonna have to sit for a few minutes. And while it's sitting, I put a small salad together. So I'm just gonna finish the salad while that's sitting and then I'll plate it. So I have some white truffle oil that I'm going to be using. I'll just put some of that. Oh, that smells good. Put that in there. Just a little more, about 1.5 tablespoons. You can use just plain olive oil if you don't have truffle oil. And I'll put a little bit of just a sprinkle of salt and some black pepper. And I have some 4 cheese that I bought, so I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on top of that. There you go. Cheese. And I'm just going to put a little bit of balsamic vinegar. Now this is 15-year-old balsamic vinegar, and it's just beautiful. Just a little bit. Oh, maybe a touch more, but about a tablespoon. That balances it pretty good. Okay, so we'll give this a quick toss here. I have some red leaf lettuce in here, and I have cucumbers, tomatoes. I have some star fruit and peppers. Oh yeah. This will go beautiful with the lasagna. Perhaps what I'll do is just plate a little bit of the salad on here. And then we'll put some lasagna on there. And we'll be good to go. I hope it's had enough time to rest. So, here we go. Now these are pretty large pieces. So I'm going to try to get a piece out. Oh, I think. Oh yeah. See how beautiful it is? And then we're going to put that over here. Now that's a huge piece, but I'm going to try it because I can't wait. So, nice and cheesy and saucy. That is the best lasagna I've ever tasted. Please, I hope you all make this recipe, and I'd be happy to hear from you as to how you like it. Delicious. Thank you all.